Hi there, it's Richard here. Welcome to my channel. Up until now I've done a couple of YouTube videos, but they've been mainly shot in the office here. One of my goals has been to do an outdoor photography vlog, similar to Thomas Heaton and James Popses and Nigel Dawson and a bunch of others. So I said I'd give it a shot. There's a quick introduction to what the video you're about to see, so I've just outlined what my plans were for the video. I shoot with a Sony A7III, mainly photography. So I was going to use that for the photography for the video, but in order to get some footage of myself taking photos, I planned on using my Samsung S23 Ultra. Apparently it's good for taking 4K video footage, so I said I'd give it a shot. Now, in order to get some stable footage, I thought it'd be a good idea to get a gimbal for that. So I got the DJI Osmo 6. So this will be my first time using it. We'll see how it went. I also wanted to get some good audio. So I had previously a DJI Mic, shotgun mic, but it no longer works. So I'll get into that in another video. But so I went ahead and I purchased a DJI Mic 2 to use along with the rest of the kit. For editing, I was going to use DaVinci Resolve. I edited my photos in Adobe Lightroom and Photoshop, but I wasn't going to fork out the $300 for Premiere Pro. So DaVinci Resolve is free to download. Apparently it's really good, so I downloaded it. I'm going to use it for editing this video. It'll be my first time using that. And finally, I've had a drone for quite a while, the DJI Mavic Air 2. I've never really used it for video footage, so I said I'd try and get some video footage using the drone to incorporate it into videos. That's really my plan for the video. I hope you stick around, have a look at it. It's first time, so it's not going to be, amazing, but let's have a quick look at it. At the end of the video, I'll point out what I think went right, what I think went wrong, and sure, enjoy. Hi there, welcome to the channel. My name's Richard. I'm going to go down to a place called Ardgillan Castle in North County Dublin and have a look around there. We might take some photos. All right, let's go. We are here. I just need to get my gear on. Now, so here we are in the car park just at Ardgillan, and got a quite nice view of Skerries there, which is on the east coast, north of Dublin. Now coming up a nice little path along the side of the house here. There's lovely flower beds. Excuse me if the video is a bit all over the place. I'm trying a new setup here. I have the Osmo Mobile 6 paired with my smartphone. Only just recently got it. See if I get some stable video. I'm testing it out today as well as everything else. So we shall see how we get on. See if we get a nice shot. Or a shot. Probably won't be nice. nice rose garden here with a conservatory. A fountain in front of it. Might get a nice photo here. Now, we're in the rose garden. Not too many roses this time of year. Still a few there. Not so mad about roses. A bit of a weed, if you ask me, most of the time. All the same, nice to have a garden this size, wouldn't it? I don't think I'd fill it with roses though. A lovely greenhouse. And a lovely old cottage beside it. No doubt the gardener's cottage back in the day. We're just on the side of the big house here. There's the end of it there. I'm looking at this fountain, thinking I might be able to get a nice shot maybe with a few reflections in it. Like I said, it's a very dull day. Probably make it easy to get a long exposure, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I took a few photos of this fountain. I'm not really happy with them. I've got a 28-70 on, and I suppose I need to go wide angle, and I might put a filter on the old lens there. So that means I have to go flapping around in my bag, which, you know, kind of a lazy photographer, but I shall try. I'll throw that lens on and maybe, like I said, put a filter on it and stick the camera up on that tripod there and have another go, see if I can get something interesting, some long exposure. Like I said, it's a grey out day, so there's not going to be too many opportunities for amazing photos. Okay, I got a few photos there with the tripod and the wide angle and a polarized filter on it. Whether it's going to be worth all the hassle, I don't know. I'll stick the photos up maybe in the video once I've finished editing them. I don't think they're going to win any awards, but you know, sometimes you have to spend a little time to try and get a different photo. It's all part of the learning curve. So I'm going to continue walking around here. I might go in towards this greenhouse here and have a look around, and have another little garden in here, I believe, and I'll have a look around there. Yeah. Every time I come to this place, I see this little cottage with what looks like dining tables outside it. Pop in, browse, shop, order your own bespoke pieces. Oh, always makes me hungry. They don't even sell food. All right, so here we are. I'm standing in front of the Grand House. As you can see, it's quite a nice castle, as castles go. There's some renovations going on at the moment. But one of the main things I just want to say is that my battery is dying on my phone. As I said earlier on, this is my first time with this Osmo Pro, and my battery is just being eaten up. So I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong there. So I might be posting too much more footage. But as you can see behind me, there's some stunning views from the house. And a stunning park, and it's lovely during the summer. And it's lovely, this beautiful walks around here. You can walk for 5 or 6 kilometers the whole way around. Yeah, it's a great spot. Don't know if I got too many photos today, but sure, at least I've brought you out and shown you the place. Yeah. Well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. As you can see, it ended fairly abruptly there. Reason being, I had shot a final piece to camera to say goodbye, and on reviewing the footage later on, I noticed that there's a crack or mark on the lens of the Samsung that I hadn't seen previously, and I've since discovered it happened a few days beforehand when my 3-year-old threw a pen at my camera when I was taking a photo of him. So you can see that at one stage in the footage around the fountain, there's like a black dot floating on the screen. And like I said, I wasn't happy with the final outro piece it done because it was ruined by this. And well, that's a lesson learned. I should have reviewed the footage before I left. But overall, I think it worked pretty well. For me, the editing software, DaVinci Resolve, I think is fantastic. It's really, really user-friendly, very easy for a novice like myself to get into, considering the amount of YouTube tutorials out there, so I'd highly recommend that. I'm going to stick with that. The drone footage, I think, came out really well, considering it's the first time I've really tried to do some drone footage. Just the quality of the video that comes out of the Mavic Air is really, really good. The video footage from the camera phone, it's okay. Wasn't blown away by it, but considering it's the first time I've tried to use the video on the phone, I think I can make an improvement certainly on the next time around. I don't think it'll ever match anything that comes out of a proper DSLR, but I can certainly improve on it. I think the next time I make a video, I might try to mix it up with some video from the Sony, maybe some B-roll from the Sony when I can do it, and then I could use the camera on the phone for other footage of me maybe taking shots. I think the DJI Osmo gimbal worked well for 1 or 2 of the shots, but overall I found it quite finicky to use. It was my first time using it, and I think I can certainly improve on it, so I'm not going to make a call on that yet. I think I might have overused it. I think there's not necessarily needed for every shot, so for next video I mightn't use it quite as much, and I will focus on trying to get it steadier when I am actually using it. The DJI Mic, I'm just so impressed with that. It's brilliant outside. There was a few times in the video I found that maybe I couldn't hear myself or I wasn't quite clear, but I don't really think that's the mic's fault. I think I may have been muttering somewhat. I was conscious of speaking to camera with people around, so I was quite shy at keeping the voice down at certain stages, so I think that'll only improve with time. The overall, one of the issues I found with editing is getting the color grading on the video correct. I think I'm going to be a long time before I can crack that nut, but I'm going to work on it. Overall, I'm quite happy with the videos. I didn't get too many great photos, but that wasn't really the aim for me. It was really to put the video together. But yeah, it was good. So look, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, or any tips, because I'm certainly going to try it again in the future and hopefully improve. So thanks very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.